What's up, everyone? Sean here, and welcome to another monthly channel update where I get to talk about what's been happening in my real life, and also what we've been doing for the channel for the past month, and also what's gonna be coming up for September this time around anyway. So first, let's get the real life stuff out of the way. So when it comes to the jobs, of course I'm still looking for that real job, but there has been that situation that I've been kind of talking about in previous channel updates with the whole Amazon warehouse situation. That's actually been still going. I actually did my second drug test because apparently the first one either expired or just wanted to do another one or something like that. It's just probably one of the procedures. I have no idea. This is my first time doing this, so again, I have no idea. But news is that I guess I'm that much closer to working at a warehouse, but it's been a very long, tedious process. This has been happening even before Evo 2017, so kind of tells you how long this has been going and dragging along. So for now, I'm still sticking with Amazon Flex slash Lyft, mostly Amazon Flex anyway, to to bring in that pocket money or whatever, and to make sure I get the things for this channel and also pay the bills that I need to pay, and of course my school loans and stuff like that. Just to make sure those things are taken care of for each month for now. So and speaking of Flex, it's been all right. Nothing's been changing too much. Nothing weird has happened either. Delivering in the summer is just it sucks. It definitely does suck. It does make things a little harder to do, especially if you're trying to do it under the heat. Your car gets hot whenever you leave it, and all those things, especially when you go deliver somewhere like Hollywood or Glendale or something like that in SoCal. It's really hot. It does get really hot during the summer, and past few weeks has been no exception, especially with the hurricanes that have been happening. I'm at least aware that the hurricanes have heavily affected Texas, to the point where even like a shark was wandering somewhere in Texas, I think somewhere on the freeway or highway or whatever, which is really something. That should be telling you something of how much it affected Texas and other places where Hurricane Harvey hit. One of our fellow members of the podcast had told me that there's another hurricane coming to Florida at least, and looks like it's going to be at least a 4 or 5 or something like that in terms of the categories. So hopefully they stay safe, and prayers to that they make it through in one piece, and hopefully this hurricane isn't too bad. There's one thing I do like to talk about. It is kind of job related, sort of. I have talked to someone on Twitter about a possible gig that I was gonna do, involving with videotaping a wedding and stuff like that. Just take a lot of B-roll footage for someone, and funny enough, this person just happened to be the founder of Level Up Productions, which does the live streaming for a lot of gaming events, such as like the tournaments and stuff like that. Level Up Productions has been known to do that, and I kind of didn't pick up on that until he tweeted that out, that he was looking for people to videotape a certain event, and I talked to him through the DMs, and unfortunately I wasn't able to do the gig, but he told me that I am a part of his list of contacts. So hopefully with that, I'm like under his radar now, or in his radar, excuse me, and we can get things going with something involving with video production. I would love to do something gaming related, especially with like SoCal Regional or something, or anything like that. That's one of the things they do broadcast, definitely. So that's something really cool, especially if I can get myself involved with that somehow. So hopefully I do get some kind of contact from him in the future, and I definitely would like to work with him in the future. Anything with video production, anything to get my experience into my resume to make that all the more juicier, I guess you can say. But that's enough for the job situation. It hasn't been too bad. Has changed too much overall. I am still doing deliveries for now, but hopefully I do get that warehouse job just to make things a little more consistent and a lot more relaxing, so that way I don't have to be under the sun while I make deliveries, or possibly in the rain whenever winter hits. And it definitely will be busy during the winter because of holidays, but it's a job. I gotta, someone's gotta do it, and it's gonna bring in money, so you gotta do it. When it comes to the gym, I have been making some progress, or making some gains, I guess you can say. Visually, probably not, but definitely on the strength part, I managed to actually squat a plate very few days ago, or very recently. And now I'm working on benching benching a plate. So I'm doing short reps, but I'm slowly building enough strength to be able to consistently do plates, and then some. So I am making progress on that. So definitely strength is what I'm really going for anyway. So if I happen to get bigger, then that's fine. But strength is all what counts to me. So that's definitely making me really happy on that. And speaking of which, I did just come from the gym as I record this, so I'm definitely feeling a little sore and stuff like that, or a little stiff for the least. There's definitely one more thing to talk about in real life, and myself and the boys from the We Have Fun crew were able to come together and have a little barbecue during the afternoon. Just thought I plan something for us to to celebrate the end of summer, I guess, to at least do something by the end of summer. And we were able to have some kind of barbecue. We had some steaks and some sausages and all that stuff. Some potato salad, all that stuff. And it was a nice, really nice, relaxing day in the backyard with the boys. And so yeah, that's pretty much it on the real life side of things. Nothing too bad. Overall, I guess you can say it's good, considering I was able to get together with the boys and stuff like that. I have a nice, relaxing time. And so now we can go into what we did for the channel for August. So I did come out with some Splatoon 2 content back in the very beginning of August. As the game came out, Splatoon 2 has been, it's been fun. It's definitely fun with the boys, and especially with Salmon Run. I also came out with videos for that as well. Also, I came out with the videos involving with the fighting games, including the Akira fighting layer, or whatever they are gonna call it. Akira fighting game, let's just call it. And also the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and also Dragon Ball Z. But I kind of noticed that whenever I made videos for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, those just gather up the most views for some reason. So maybe it's telling me something that I should probably cover more Marvel vs. Capcom in the future, especially when the game comes out. Like maybe I do like a first impressions in video, or just, I don't know, just videos just to talk about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite in the future, or at least or before and after the launch. So maybe I should do the rights and wrongs for the pre-launch of Marvel vs. Capcom. Just tell about what things are wrong right now, and then maybe perhaps when the game comes out, talk about the things talk about the things that have been fixed, or the things that need to still be fixed, or whatever. But it's kind of really interesting that of all things, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is gathering this certain amount of views more than my other videos that I usually do. It's kind of, I don't know, it's just something interesting for me to point out. So I don't know, maybe this means that I probably should cover more Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. So leave me down in the comment section below if you want to see more Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite content for this channel anyway. So just whether I'm talking about it, whether I'm doing some kind of video with probably with Energamma or something, some friendlies or something, I don't know. We'll definitely see about that. I'll definitely try to do a let's play of the story mode with someone on this channel, so hopefully we can get that going. Also, more on fighting games. I did the rights and wrongs of Tekken 7 for another episode. That one got an okay amount of views, I guess, but most importantly, I had a lot of fun with it, making it, of course. It just, I like making these videos. I don't really care whether it gets this number of views or whatever. In this case, And Tekken 7 is definitely something I wanted to talk about, so I was glad I was able to get that out of the way. So so that you know, there you go. Tekken 7 has been reviewed, sort of. Hopefully there are more things to come out. And speaking of which, I did play Tekken 7's Ultimate Tekken Bowling as of recent, and it's pretty fun for what it is. It's definitely kind of reminiscent from the old one. I believe that's from Tekken Tag or either other older Tekken games. I'm not too sure, like, precisely, but it is reminiscent of those older bowling games anyway. And it, you know, made that transition nicely into this generation of gaming. And it's bowling, more or less. And the controls is something you kind of have to get used to, with the angle and the power and stuff like that. But you know, you get used to it, and once you get that going, it's pretty fun. But unfortunately, there's no online mode for it, which, you know, kind of bummed out about that. But I did kind of expect that, just because, yeah, you know, that's something that happens in bowling anyway. No online play for Tekken Bowling, so you know, just something kind of get used to. But that's something really nice if they added that sometime in the future. I don't know, but it is, for what it is, it's really fun. Although you can probably perhaps try to do this. So let's say you have Tekken Bowling, and then your other buddy has Tekken Bowling. And now with Discord coming out with videos, video chat, and screen sharing more and more and more for more people anyway. And by the time September hits, it should be fully available for everyone anyway. But I actually went ahead and bought myself Discord Nitro to not only support Discord, because I really love what Discord really does. Their support team is really good. They're absolutely very responsive, and they just, you know, come out with all these updates here for you know, certain things on Twitter. They're very, you know, on the ball when it comes to, you know, keeping people up to date. And I really wanted to support that, so, you know, through my $50 for, you know, Discord Nitro for 1 year. And not only that, I was able to get the screen sharing and video chat feature, although I have not tested it out just yet with my buddies. But it is nice to have, and my buddy Energamma tested it for me, so I watched him play a game, and it works. It definitely works for Let's Play purposes. It's not perfect, but, you know, for what it is, it's definitely perfect for Let's Play purposes. So it definitely now puts Skype into this position where, you know, I do understand that you know, people will uninstall Skype now, because this thing just works. This video chat definitely works, even, you know, without the fact that, you know, you have to pay for it. You have the option to be able to, you know, get this feature if you wait long enough in the future. You know, especially once it becomes fully available. Discord, they're trying their hardest to make sure this thing works. Especially with, you know, all their server testing and stuff like that. They've been rolling out for, you know, 5% of people, for another 5% of people, and now they put out another 10% for and all that stuff. And it's been really cool. I you know, really feel that this is gonna definitely be a lot better, and it will definitely give people the reason to buy Discord Nitro, just to support them, just because, you know, they've been really on the ball. I really do like Discord, and it's just really funny. You know, I think I said this before, but I will say it here. It's really funny that Discord, with its video chat and screen sharing, got me more excited for sure than Marvel's Capcom Infinite. Honestly, it's just really sad, but I do have a certain amount of excitement for Infinite. But Discord, with their features, it's so good. And I love what Discord does. And Marvel's Capcom Infinite is very, very iffy. It's very, like, it could be it's a hit or miss, you know, very 50-50, and hopefully, I do hope that it does succeed, of course. But, you know, with the things that have been happening around it, It's very questionable. I know they've, you know, fixed Chun-Li's face and all that stuff, but there are still other issues that have been glaring, and they really need to take care of that, especially with the current roster and all that stuff. But I'll, you know, save that for another video. Maybe I'll do another rant video about Marvel vs. Capcom, but it's just, honestly, you know, it's made me very cautious about it. But I'm still gonna get the game. And back to Discord, I'm very still excited for what Discord is gonna bring for the future, especially with further improvements on video and screen sharing. So more on what I did for the channel. I also was able to open a booster box for Pokemon cards with the most recent series, Burning Shadows, and I was very happy with these pulls because, you know, especially with that very first booster pack, I was able to get Charizard GX, the regular one. It's just really cool, and these cards have been so awesome. I love the GX cards. It really shows off the art, and I just love it. It's so much. Unfortunately, I can't really buy more Pokemon cards as of right now because I'm still saving up for PC, and I actually been really been making progress in that, especially you know, I guess I can talk about this now, but I have started a GoFundMe. So if anyone feels generous about, you know, about contributing to my gaming PC rig, I will leave a link down below, and if you guys feel generous at all, you can go ahead and do that. It's really much appreciated. It's definitely not obligated, but if you feel like doing it, it's very much appreciated. I, you know, really want to thank you guys for that, and I definitely will do my part. And I already got fucking $50 from one person that I know, and I'm not gonna say his name, but I do know. And if you're watching this video, thank you very much. And you totally know how to do that, but thank you very much. I gotta say thank you, and I can't thank you enough. But yeah, I do have a GoFundMe for that, and every bit will definitely count. Every little, you know, dollar or whatever, it will definitely help out. And hopefully this PC will be built by the end of November, let's just say, and that'll be a perfect time because you know, Black Friday or Cyber Monday will definitely bring down the prices of the parts for it. So for now, the GoFundMe goal is $500, no more, no less. That's definitely at least some almost enough for a GTX 1070. So that's like one of the most important parts for PC, especially for a solid, you know, all-around gaming rig anyway. So that's, you know, that's the amount I went with, and no more, no less. Again, and again, if you guys want to, you know, go ahead and do that, link will be in the description box below. So yeah, that kind of explains why the Pokemon cards have been a little slow on this channel. I'm just trying to save up for a PC, and so yeah, and I also set up a GoFundMe for that. You know, I just thought I'd give it a try. I did hesitate at first, but you know, I was like, you know what, let's just go for it. You gotta experience things at least once, right? So I'm experiencing this whole crowdfunding thing, and I've already gotten 10% of it. So it's just definitely a bit of a weird feeling. But also, next up for this, what I did for this channel this month was reviewing Fairy Tail Dragon Cry. I definitely you know, gave my two cents on the whole movie, and but I you know, I definitely gotta thank Funimation for the invite, and it was my pleasure definitely to, you know, even give my time to view this movie, to even able to review this movie in the first place by, you know, by attending the VIP event. Again, thank you very much, Funimation, for that. I definitely had a good time. The movie itself, you know, I definitely get my honest thoughts on it in my previous video. So if you want, or in that video, so if you want to check that out, it will definitely be in the description box. Man, I can't talk. Description box, or by the end of the video via annotation. So you can check it out later after this video. Definitely, I also been continuing with the Tokyo Mirage sessions, and also, and by the way, we are very coming down to the ending and stuff like that. We're very close, so you know, it's been a pretty interesting ride. The game itself is, you know, fun. It's not bad. It's just a kind of a B JRPG kind of game, but we'll definitely explain more about that in the final video or final episode of the Let's Play of Tokyo Mirage. We also were able to continue Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Myself and my buddy Justin. It's still tough to be able to consistently record videos for Let's Plays, but we're trying our best, and we're definitely distributing content still. For Digimon anyway, but once we're done with Digimon, we're definitely going to go back to Birth by Sleep for Kingdom Hearts, jump to 2.8 and all that stuff, and hopefully we'll be I will be caught up with the whole Kingdom Hearts meta or lore and all that stuff. So I do still want to get involved myself with Kingdom Hearts. It's a very interesting franchise, and I definitely would love to continue once I'm done with Digimon Cyber Sleuth. And man, that game is just full of surprises, and it's definitely quite an experience for a JRPG. By the end of August, 2 games have come out, and I definitely made my purchases on them. And one of them was Yakuza Kiwami. Yakuza Kiwami is the HD remaster for Yakuza 1 from a long time ago on the PS2, and it got that nice PS4 or PS4 generation graphics now. It's very pretty comparing to its predecessor, of course, and it's got more stuff in there apparently. So this was definitely a right time for me to get into the Yakuza series, and Yakuza has been really interesting so far for me anyway. It's really cool. I do like the fighting system so far. I do like the quirkiness of it. And I did watch Best Friends Play Zero, so I'm kind of, for the most part, familiar with the story. I do like Kiryu, I do like Majima, and all that stuff. It's all been fun so far, and I definitely would love to continue with that. Another game I also got myself for, for streaming anywhere or just content-wise is Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. This is definitely the unexpected kind of hit. It does look stupid initially with the whole Rabbids thing going on with Mario and his friends, but so far it's been really fun. It's a very fun tactical RPG so far. I do like the gameplay of it, the gameplay mechanics, the options for you to get around the map and stuff like that. It's just really cool. There's also some puzzles to get through, the platforming stuff, and also it's just really fun. The combat is fun, the movement is fun. You get around the pipes to flank around your opponent. That whole thing is it's absolutely fun for what it is. It's definitely the perfect Switch game to take it on the go, because you don't have to frantically hit buttons or anything like that. You just take turns. It's a turn-based RPG, so you can take your time, strategize, and just you can be able to do that on the train, on the bus, or on a plane, or whatever. It's just a very good game to kind of just sit down and pull it out, and just watch yourself beat up the enemy or whatever. It's that perfect. It's definitely that perfect Switch game to take on the go. Also, it's very colorful. I love the audio and stuff like that as well. This very colorful world, very vivid, and it's just overall nicely polished product for what it is. Even though it has Rabbids in it, it does look stupid on that aspect, but it's a very fun tactical RPG. So if you're into tactical RPGs, you have a Switch, and it could use some more games, then you can get yourself Mario Rabbids. It's a very fun game. I finished World 1 as of recent, so I definitely can give it at least a first impressions anyway. So, but anyways, yeah, it's a very fun game. Go get it. I definitely put my money down on it. There's also one more thing. I did record some Call of Duty World War II beta stuff, and I do have a couple more hours of footage to go through for another episode. But it's been fun to play it with friends, and it's definitely given me some reminders of Black Ops 1. And if anyone is familiar with that, you'll definitely probably get that feeling. But it's gone back to World War II. No more futuristic warfare for now, at least. I do like Modern Warfare. It's just as long as it doesn't have any ridiculous wall jumping or crazy technology stuff. But World War II is definitely fun. I definitely can't wait for the zombie mode to play with friends, and it's just a very refreshing Call of Duty in a way, because it's going back to that sort of that old school vibe in a way, and I don't know, it just feels old school. I do like it. It's just nice. It's a nice grounded shooter. So I'll definitely stick with that a lot longer than, let's say, Infinite Warfare. I didn't even touch Infinite Warfare. I didn't even play the campaign mode for that, and I've always been down to play some campaign mode, but I haven't really gotten around to it. There's been so many other games, especially with Persona in the past, and I just couldn't, get myself to play the campaign mode for Infinite Warfare so far. Modern Warfare didn't save itself either, especially with the online not feeling right. But at least with World War II, it's there. It's got that feel to it I do like. Hopefully it lasts long enough. I don't know if I'll get myself the season pass for it. We'll see about that. We'll see the weapon selection, the whole perk system that it has right now. I do like the class system. It's kind of appropriate. It does kind of get off some Battlefield 1 vibes in a way, but otherwise, for what it is, it's playable. It's definitely more playable than the previous modern Call of Duty games, and I definitely will see myself stick to this Call of Duty a lot longer than the previous Call of Duty entries. So now finally we can get into what we're gonna do for September, at least right off my head anyway. And we'll definitely try to do a Danganronpa 3. But before that, I'll definitely do a Danganronpa 2 session with a couple of buddies. That'll be offline, so you won't see that. But we'll definitely do a Let's Play for Danganronpa 3 once that comes out. Hopefully by then we'll catch up on the story and watch the animes and stuff like that with my buddy Endergamma. So hopefully we'll get that going once that comes out. Also September, which means the full release of Marvel's Capcom Infinite. Like I said, we'll definitely do a Let's Play, or try to do a Let's Play of the story mode, and see how ridiculous this whole thing is and stuff like that. I don't know who I'm gonna have it with. Probably Josh. Probably as Hawke. Probably with Endergamma. I don't know. We'll see about that. Hopefully we'll get some people in there. And it shouldn't take too long. It's a fighting game story, so it should probably take like a couple of hours, maybe like 4 at the most. So we'll see about that. And this is definitely going to be interesting. Also, expect to see some Yakuza and Mario Rabbids content with the past broadcasts. So if in case you guys missed these broadcasts or Twitch streams, I'll definitely upload it to this channel and show it to you guys in case you guys missed it. I'll probably air it on the weekends, so that way in case you guys feel like it, you guys can give it a watch or whatever. Or I can definitely do podcasts of these past episodes and put it up, and that's another option for you guys to check out. Maybe you can put this in the background while you're at work or something, or whatever it is you want to do with it. I'll try to do review videos for Yakuza and or Mario Rabbids, depending on how it is, how long it'll take and stuff like that, or if I'm in the right mood for it or whatever. It's definitely hard enough to even review Tekken 7. I wanted to do it sooner, but things happened and I couldn't get around to it until August. And I think Tokyo Game Show is going to come around, so definitely expect a podcast or surrounding that episode or surrounding that news. So we'll definitely talk about that, and we'll see what gets revealed and all that stuff. We'll probably talk about Kingdom Hearts 3 or something. I don't know. But we'll definitely talk about something from Tokyo Game Show. But I think that'll be it definitely for September in this video overall. So definitely looking forward to September. Marvel's Capcom. I really want to give it a chance, and we'll see what happens to that. Definitely looking forward to Danganronpa 3. Never played a Danganronpa game myself. I've played it with Endergamma in the past for his channel, Virtually Offensive. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave that link in the description box below. But anywho, we'll definitely get our hands somehow on Danganronpa in some way. So definitely look forward to that. And of course, like I said, the Marvel Capcom Infinite story. We'll definitely see how that goes. And but anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in once again for this video. If you guys liked it, hit the thumbs up as always. And if you have any comments, suggestions, or anything like that for future episodes of whatever series, such as the Rights and Wrongs, leave it down below. I'd love to check them out. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button for anyone that's new. Also hit the bell so you can be notified of what videos or when the videos come out for this channel. And of course, sharing the videos to the rest of the internet always helps out. Definitely, you know, like times like these, it's been a little hard on YouTube. That's probably something I would like to talk about in another video for the current state of YouTube. But anyways, sharing and all that stuff will definitely help for the channel. Really highly appreciative about that. And also, if you want to check out the rest of the links in the description box below, such as Loot Crate, Amazon affiliation, all that stuff, that definitely help out this channel without costing you guys too much. So check it out if you guys feel like it. And again, it's much appreciated. So again, this has been the update on September and the review on August and the vlogging and all that stuff. As always, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Sean out.